Let me tell you a story about John, a 68-year-old widower from Seattle. After losing his wife of 40 years, John thought the book on love had closed for good. His friends nudged him to date again. They said, "You're still young at heart, John." That's when he met Linda, a vibrant 52-year-old divorcee from Bellevue. Their first few dates? Magic. Coffee at Pike Place, walks along Puget Sound, laughter that felt like a second chance. But soon, cracks formed. Linda sought adventure, weekend getaways and late dinners. John craved calm, maybe a book by the fire. The tension grew until John sat across from her and quietly said, "I thought I needed love, but what I really needed was peace." And he left. This is sage advice. And today I'm sharing 7 hard truths about dating over 65 with women in their 40s and 50s. These aren't theories, these are stories, real lives, real lessons. If you've dated or thought about it or walked away from it, this is for you. Let's begin. Truth 1. Mismatched expectations and life goals. Robert was 70, a retiree in Coral Gables, Florida. Susan was 50, a marketing manager still climbing the corporate ladder. Robert wanted morning walks and quiet evenings. Susan had happy hour mixers and weekend flights to the Keys. They tried to meet in the middle. He put on a blazer for loud cocktail parties. She went fishing once and hated every second. They broke up with mutual respect but quiet exhaustion. Love doesn't fail because people stop trying. It fails when 2 lives head in opposite directions. Sage advice. Before you fall for someone's smile, ask where their life is going and whether your path aligns. Compromise sounds romantic, but peace is found in shared rhythms. Coffee chats, not candlelight, reveal the truth. Truth 2. Financial entanglements and unequal contributions. Tom, a 67-year-old retired teacher in Chicago, lived modestly. Then he met Diane, 54, successful in real estate, and used to stake dinners and weekend getaways. At first, Tom treated her. Then she moved in, promised to split costs, but it was mostly Tom, picking up the tab, covering just this once. When he brought it up, she called him cheap. He walked away, with his savings lighter and his heart heavier. Generosity without boundaries becomes resentment. Sage advice. Keep your finances separate, always. Love doesn't need a joint account. Protect your pension. Set limits early. A partner who respects you respects your peace of mind. Truth 3. Differing energy levels and lifestyles. James, 72, was a retired mechanic in Austin. Laura, 48, was a spin instructor. He loved slow mornings, coffee at a diner, tinkering in his garage. She lived in fast forward, 5Ks, dance nights, constant motion. James tried to keep up. One 5K left him sore for a week. Laura said he was slowing her down. They ended things, not angry, just drained. A misaligned pace turns affection into fatigue. Sage advice. At 65 and beyond, your energy is sacred. Don't waste it trying to keep up or slowing someone else down. A good relationship doesn't exhaust you. It exhales with you. Truth 4. Emotional baggage and past traumas. William, 69, was still grieving his wife. Diane, 55, had survived an abusive marriage. They met at a grief group and thought shared loss would make them strong. But her need for reassurance triggered his guilt. His mentions of his late wife sparked jealousy. They weren't ready. William said, "I thought love would heal us. Instead, it reopened every scar. Healing must come before loving. Otherwise, your pain fights theirs." Sage advice. Know your wounds. Name them. And don't date hoping to be fixed or to fix someone else. Peace isn't found in romance. It's found before it. Truth 5. Family pressures and dynamics. Michael, 66, introduced his new partner Karen to his adult kids. Emily and Mark were polite and deeply suspicious. "Is she after your house, Dad?" Karen's teenage son didn't help, resentful of Michael's role. Holidays became tense. Every dinner felt like a debate. Michael ended it saying, "I couldn't keep everyone happy, and I lost my peace trying. You don't just date a person, you date their family, and they date yours. Sage advice. Be upfront. Talk legacy. Involve your kids, not for approval but for understanding. A new relationship shouldn't fracture lifelong bonds, and if it does, pause. Peace is priceless." Truth. 6. Loss of independence and personal space. David, 71, loved his quiet life in Tucson, mornings on hiking trails, evenings with jazz records. Then Sarah moved in, rearranged his kitchen, invited friends, took over his silence. One night, David sat alone in his garage and realized he no longer felt at home. He ended things, saying, "I didn't realize how much my solitude meant until it was gone." Independence isn't loneliness, it's identity. Sage advice. Know how much space you need and defend it gently. If your sanctuary becomes someone else's playground, speak up. Love shouldn't erase you. It should let you be more yourself. Truth. 7. Societal pressure and misaligned intentions. Richard, 68, didn't want to date. But his friends, his sister, even the TV said, "Find someone." So he met Ellen. Kind, smart, ready for marriage. Richard wasn't. He just wanted companionship. The pressure made him feel like a failure for not being in love. He ended it quietly, whispering, "I was lonelier trying to meet everyone else's expectations." Love isn't mandatory, and peace is not a consolation prize. Sage advice. Don't date because you think you should. Don't marry because others want you to. If you're content, stay there. You've earned that choice. These 7 truths aren't meant to scare you. They're here to set you free, because dating after 65 isn't about starting over. It's about choosing wisely. You've done the hard work. You've built your life. You get to decide how the next chapter reads. If love comes, let it be peaceful. If solitude calls, answer proudly, because peace is your legacy. Now it's your turn. Which truth resonated most with you today? Leave a comment with the number. Let's talk about it. This is your community, your journey. If this video spoke to your heart, hit that like button. Subscribe to Sage Advice for more reflections like this one. And until next time, stay strong, stay true, and hold fast to your peace.